How do we teach about the Lunar New Year? Hey there, I'm Charlotte with Colorful Teaching for you. It is almost the Lunar New Year, which falls on February 10th of this year. Now, I'm going to be straight with you. I'm not Chinese, as you can probably tell. But my husband is Chinese. My husband and his family are Chinese, and my sons are half Chinese. So we celebrate this on a yearly basis. And honestly, before I started celebrating it, I actually did teach about it well before I even became an official teacher, when I was volunteering, because I see this as such an important celebration. It's not just celebrated by Chinese. I know some people like to call it the Chinese New Year, but it's actually called the Lunar New Year because it's celebrated by so many different cultures. For example, people in South Korea celebrate it, in Indonesia, in Vietnam, and so forth. So it's important for us to raise awareness and bring this celebration to life, because it helps children learn to accept each other on a deeper level. So let's look at it in 3 different ways that we can actually raise awareness. Here's number 1. If you're raising awareness, you're going to educate your children. So the first one is educate children. So what you're going to do here is you're going to teach your children about the significance of the Lunar New Year and possibly the symbols that are used in the new year, okay, or to describe the new year. Now keep this part brief, and then invite somebody from your community to talk about it if you don't celebrate it, or if this is not part of your culture, because you want somebody who belongs to that culture to be able to explain it in more detail, since they'll have much more knowledge than we do, right? So that's the first step, educate children. The second step is to get ready. So one of the things that a lot of Asian cultures do before the new year, so not on the day of the Lunar New Year, but before that, is they clean out their homes, right? And the very act of sweeping out your home is it symbolizes sweeping out the bad luck or all the luck from the old year, and so that you can invite new good luck into your new year and have a fresh start. So for your class, you could clean your entire class up with your kids. Now this is not going to be super exciting, but it's going to be fresh. And just to make it a little bit more exciting, after you've done the cleanup, you can actually just get ready by also preparing decorations for your class. For example, you could decorate or make little little lanterns, Lunar New Year lanterns for your classroom. You could also decorate your class with the animal for this year, and to be precise, well, it's the year of the dragon, but to be precise, it is the year of the wood dragon. Okay, so you could decorate that as well and put those up after the cleaning is done. I just wanted to make it a point to remind you, do not do the cleaning part of it on the day of Lunar New Year, because it is frowned upon, because it's seen as bad luck to do it on the day of, because you're sweeping away all the luck that's already coming your way. So do it the day before, or like a few days before, or a week before, so that it's not being done on the day of. Okay. The third thing is to engage in celebration. So here this is the fun part. On the day of the Lunar New Year, you can have kids come in and bring in different foods that you can share as a class, so that you can celebrate the Lunar New Year. And the way to there's different types of foods that are eaten that actually symbolize a variety of things that you can bring. So one of the things that are eaten are oranges, because the color symbolizes wealth. The second thing you could eat are dumplings, because that's what is eaten to bring in the new year. The third thing that's eaten are long noodles, because it symbolizes good fortune and long life. So there's a whole, you can take a look online about all the different foods and what they symbolize. Those are 3 things that you could integrate right away though. So we have talked about the importance of celebrating the Lunar New Year with your class and teaching them about it. And 3 ways to do that we talked about was educate children, get ready, and then engage in celebration. So it's really a fun process, isn't it? Now, if you have any questions, please feel free to send me a message. In the meantime, remember to create, experience, and teach from the heart. Happy Lunar New Year in advance. Take care, my friends. Bye.